Greetings, ladies, gentlemen, and others. My name is Seth Decker, the advisor to the Williamsport Area High School National Honor Society. Welcome to the first ever online induction ceremony. I am so pleased to be able to join with all of you in honoring this wonderful group of students who are entering this prestigious organization. Tonight is a truly unique opportunity, and it has brought with it unique challenges. However, it has been paramount to the staff, administrators, and to me personally to recognize this deserving group of students in the face of this current climate. At this time, it is with great pleasure that I introduce to you Dr. Brandon Pardo so that he may address the inductees and their families. Thank you very much.
The Williamsport chapter of the National Honor Society is privileged to add to its membership 29 candidates from the class of 2020 and recognize the 25 candidates inducted last spring, each of whom has met the academic requirements for induction and received approval of the Faculty Selection Committee. The candidates inducted tonight are student leaders and have given hours of service to the school and to our community. Many students have far more hours and have participated in many more activities than are required. To qualify for induction, one must possess the qualities of character, scholarship, and leadership, and demonstrate service to the school and to the community it serves. The emblem of the National Honor Society is the keystone and a flaming torch. The keystone bears at its base the letters C, S, L, and S, which stand for the four principles of its organization: character, scholarship, leadership, and service. The purpose of the National Honor Society is to create an enthusiasm for scholarship, to simulate a desire to render service, to promote worthy leadership, and to encourage the development of character. I am pleased to participate in this ceremony and to represent the Williamsport Area High School in this National Honor Society induction ceremony. And I invite you to be witnesses to the highest honor the school can confer on a student. Thank you for being leaders of our school. The courage, patience, flexibility, and understanding demonstrated throughout this pandemic has been admirable. I hope you are able to take time to reflect on your achievements you have accomplished while attending the Williamsport Area High School. You have made your teachers, administrators, community, and especially your parents proud. May you continue to do great things in the next chapter of your lives while upholding the four principles as a member of the National Honor Society. You took full advantage of the opportunities afforded to you at the Williamsport Area High School. I will know you will do the same as you go to the next phase of your life. Congratulations.
First, I would just like to start off by saying congratulations to everyone for becoming a first-time member or a returning member of the National Honor Society. We have worked incredibly hard throughout our 4 years to get to where we are right now. And I know what you may be thinking, but Hannah, where we are right now is in our homes. Well, yes, technically we are celebrating our successes from the comfort of our own homes, but I'm not talking about where we physically are right now, but rather where we are in our lives. Throughout our high school careers, we have found great successes in many areas. For some of us, our success came from the stage by participating with our school's incredible music program or our equally as fantastic theater opportunities. For others, we earned our success through blood, sweat, and tears on the field, track, around the baseball diamond, or in the pool. Some of us have found the feelings of success through countless projects and volunteer opportunities offered through our many amazing clubs and activities. Still others have found success in long nights of studying to become the best of the best scholars. But the most successful high school students have done a little bit of it all. National Honor Society is built on 4 core values of success. These pillars include commitment to the values of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Throughout our high school careers, we have seen these values firsthand. We all know the feeling of getting an A on a particularly difficult exam that we poured countless hours of hard work and studying into. Yet we also know how hard it is when you don't get that A after countless hours of studying. Being a scholar isn't just about being smart and getting good grades. A true scholar is someone who is ready and willing to learn and can take great failures along with our successes. Another value of National Honor Society includes service. Our school provides many ways to give back to our community. We give back through art, music, volunteerism, and so much more. But everyone here today has sought out even more opportunities for our service on our own. We have taken it upon ourselves to become involved in the betterment of our community in which we have lived for years. This value of service isn't something that can be forced on a person, but rather something that we have chosen to include in our lives. Next comes the value of leadership. We have all been leaders in our school. We lead by doing the right thing and making the right choices for our school. But we have not only been leaders for others, we have also taken charge of our own lives in order to become the best people that we can be. We lead our lives in a way that not only allows us to be successful, but also shows others that they can do the same. The last value that National Honor Society requires for its members is character. This is a tricky one because how do you measure someone's character? Thanks to all of our English teachers, we have spent numerous hours analyzing book characters in depth. From this, we have learned that no two characters are quite the same. This also applies to us as real-life people. We all exhibit unique qualities that make us who we are and have all had different experiences that have built up our character. A person's character cannot be measured by one moment, but rather a whole lifetime of choices. Our character is something that we must continue to grow for the rest of our lives. These 4 aspects have earned us our induction into National Honor Society, and they're not just things that we have done in order to become part of some special society, but they rather revolve around the ways that we have chosen to live. These values will not leave us as we move into the rest of our lives, but will push us to further success. I am proud of us and who we are and what we have accomplished thus far, and I'm excited to see how we will push ourselves in the future. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Pardo and Hannah. It is an honor to be here tonight. Greetings to all the candidates and their families watching at home. The National Honor Society was initiated at Williamsport Area High School in 1944. Since that year, many students have made their objectives into realities. You all are a part of this exceptional group who have achieved their goals. You are to be commended for your efforts and should each feel proud to become or remain part of such an elite group as the National Honor Society. You have made your family, friends, and school community extremely proud. I ask you all to reflect on the 4 ideals of the National Honor Society: character, scholarship, leadership, and service. 4 of tonight's incumbent members will now explain the meaning of these ideals as they are related to National Honor Society. Olivia Lingard will define character, Rosemary Flock will define scholarship, Lydia Smith will define leadership, and Zoe Wagner will define service.
Character is what distinguishes one individual from another. It is the product of constant striving to make the right choices day after day, regardless of an audience. Character is establishing and adhering to a strong code of morality that strives to do good in the world. Students with good character demonstrate respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, citizenship in all of their actions.
Scholarship means a commitment to learning. The student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. Learning should continue even as formal education ends, for it is, truly, the pursuit of a lifetime. Knowledge is elemental in achieving the highest successes in life, and it can only be acquired through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, and it is the light that illuminates the future. Candidates are charged to continually expand their horizons through opportunities inherent in scholarship.
Leadership means exerting a beneficial influence on the school community. In taking initiative in class and school activities, a true leader strives to train and aid others to achieve a collective objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resource may exist in a given situation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Therefore, to lead is a substantive charge to each member.
Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of a day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or recognition is a quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
You have heard the ideals of the National Honor Society as explained to you by your peers. You realize what a high honor it is to be inducted into National Honor Society. Raise your right hand and repeat after me the pledge of the National Honor Society. I pledge myself to uphold the high purpose of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Thank you.
Now, we will present the new members of the National Honor Society with their stole, virtually. The stole, worn over the gown on graduation night, signifies membership in the National Honor Society. Students, you have received these earlier this week, along with the certificate and honor key that were mailed to your home address. Candidates were asked to fill out a biography highlighting their activities, awards, plans, and an acknowledgement of the people who have been important to them during this process. At this time, I am proud to honor the 29 new members of the class of 2020 into the National Honor Society. This year's first nominee, Central PA's finest, Miles Barber. He's a javelin chucking, buck hunting farm boy who just happens to be an incredible scholar. This is witnessed by his induction into this institution, as well as his receipt of the Borlaug Scholarship, among others. He is also a fiercely loyal friend. When not at the woods or at the high school, it's not uncommon to see Miles pumping iron at the gym, surrounded by a bunch of like-minded friends working on strengthening their bodies. Miles, unironically, will head down near Milesburg to a little town called State College next year, where he'll attend the Pennsylvania State University to pursue interests in math and science. Good luck, Miles.
Jake Belford. Jake Belford is a cool hang. Social skills in a time of social distancing are needed even more than before, and Jake has those skills in spades. His classmates recognized his ability to hold sway over an entire room by selecting him as their 2020 Mr. Millionaire. He was fiercely dedicated to the Powder Puff cheer team. That's a brand new sentence. Wherever a person goes, and whatever he or she may do, it always helps to have a person like Jake around to crack jokes, ease tensions, and generally just make life better simply by hanging around. Jake plans on attending Lock Haven University, where he will, to no one's surprise, major in communications, laying the groundwork to once again become a millionaire. Best of luck, Jake.
Aaron Bauer. Aaron Bauer is a Johannes factotum, or jack of all trades, and I mean that in the most complimentary of ways. He's been an athlete, football, swimming. He's an artist, especially drawn to the physical and three-dimensional, enjoying crafting jewelry and stained glass window making, to which he credits art teacher Kevin Werner for stoking that fire. Speaking of a different kind of fire, Aaron's skill with his hands isn't just for the studio, it's also for the workshop and the garage, where he's found ability and interest in working on and riding motorcycles, as he'll continue to hone this particular skill this summer, working at Horsepower Harley-Davidson. It would be enough to end his bio here, but Aaron wanted to point out his passion for volunteering that has been fostered through the Key Club, where he was twice president, and the local Kiwanis organization. It's a life well lived, that of someone who can create beauty, fix broken things, and serve those who need it most. Aaron, keep living your best life.
Colby Brown. It might sound cheesy, but Colby is a true marching millionaire. He even began his tenure long before most students on the hot practice field. He won Rookie of the Year in 2016, where he listened to the rhythm of his heart and became the best marcher in the band after 4 years of great practice, effort, and performances. While Colby is a tour de force on the marching fields, he's equally interested in the sciences and math, and demonstrates great appreciation for his teacher in those areas, Mr. Paulhamus. It's fortunate that Colby marches so well. He'll need those specific skills as he enlists in the Air Force to study genetic engineering before attending PSU to apply his studies to agriculture. Best of luck, Colby.
John Kramer. Humble, sometimes to a fault, like when his NHS advisor tries to acknowledge him. John, as he's known by friends and family, hides a big personality behind a poker face. He's curious and empathetic, while also balancing that with being scholarly and athletically minded. John played varsity soccer for 4 years, and even took those talents and applied them to the football field this past fall, where his sure leg helped him win the Special Teams Award during the 2019 season. Next year, John plans to attend Penn State Altoona, where he'd like to major in electromechanical engineering. John, good luck.
Wesley Engel. Wes Engel bleeds red, if he ever bleeds at all. Incredibly tough and resilient, Wes was a 4-year member of the Williamsport men's soccer team. There, he was a 2-year winner of the Defensive Award and was named as a captain on this year's team. His athletic exploits carried over into the spring during his junior and abbreviated senior year, where he was a proficient javelin thrower. Wes believes in conservative values, and his participation in his youth group helped to foster those beliefs as he navigated the world of public high school. However, at his core, Wes is a scientist, an engineer. He plans on continuing his understanding and proficiency in the area of robotics when he attends the Pennsylvania College of Technology in the fall, where he'll continue his soccer career. We wish you the best, Wes.
Marty Fisher. They say that dynamite comes in small packages. If that's true, give Marty Fisher space, because she's going to explode. This girl is tenacious, and she's everywhere, without ever needing to be the center of anything. Marty is admirable for her volunteering through the SPCA, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, her involvement in the class executive board, where she was a 3-year member and a 1-year officer, where she was commonly serving at events and setting up for dances and helping to make plans. Marty's greatest asset, though, was her ability to do all of these things and be in all of these rooms and just generally bring an air of positivity with her. It's no surprise that she's planning to go into the service industry, becoming a physician's assistant at the University of Pittsburgh. Good luck, Marty.
Rihanna Gare. As understated as she may initially seem, Rihanna is a hive of activity under the surface. She has a natural love of letters, which she honed as a member of the Cherry and White staff during her 9th, 10th, and 11th grade year. She also was an emerging leader, undertaking class leadership opportunities, joining the 2020 Executive Board in her junior and senior years. Naturally caring and empathetic, continually looking out for the well-being of friends and family, Rihanna, it's no surprise, will continue to develop her skills in this area at Penn State in the fall, where she plans to major in psychology and longer term would like to study psychiatry. Ultimately, Rihanna would like a house, a family, and happiness. We wish the same for her.
Connor Gattieri, I believe the phrase is, has chops. Whether it's on stage, where he put forth excellent performances and in relation to Alex and making it in 10th grade, Clue in 11th grade, and every time he hit the stage for Without a Cue for the past 4 years. Or behind a sketch pad or computer creating art. Whatever he breathes life into comes alive. Not only were Connor's acting skills on display for the many plays he was in, but often he was consigned to create poster, program, or background art as well, including for this year's drama, Flowers for Algernon. Next year, Connor heads to Millersville University to study art education in the hopes of pursuing a career as a secondary ed art teacher. We all await your next masterpiece.
Gail Hall. The Honorable Delegate Gail Hall is very deserving of this NHS honor. Gail is an outstanding student, regularly earning A's in his demanding course load, and always willing to be an active participant. Furthermore, he has set the bar for Model UN resolution writing so high that it would be a long time until someone can match his record of 2 Best Written Resolution awards in 2 years. The best part was, he had no interest in hoarding his successful ways to himself. He was always more than willing to share his knowledge and expertise with newer club members. As devoted as he was to the art of debate, he was equally as devoted to his beloved trumpet and the band life, whether it was marching band, jazz band, or county band. That devotion will take him far as he heads to Lycoming College to continue his academics, Model UN, and band pursuits.
Jessica Harvey. There's something to be said for telling it like it is. Jessica Harvey will certainly do that for you. In that spirit, I'll get right to the point. For years, she has honed the craft of dancing through her participation in the St. John's School of the Arts Dance Ensemble under the direction of Teresa Kendall, where she spent 14 years. Using the strength and body control cultivated from her dance instruction, Jessica was able to become a successful varsity cheerleader these past 4 years. She was named an All-American, a team captain, and won awards for most versatile and most coachable. However, a good captain leads a good team and is not just individually successful, so kudos to Jess and her team for winning 2 straight district cheerleading championships. Next year, Jessica plans to attend the Indiana University of Pennsylvania to study business. I'm sure her straight-shooting tenacity will benefit her wherever she might go.
Julia Harvey. Being a twin is hard. For example, people will often say things like, being a twin is hard, but Julia has been able to find her own niche in the world. Her resume reads a lot like her sisters before her. 14 years of dance, 4 years of cheer squad, where she was also a 2-time district champion and a co-captain as well as an All-American cheerleader in her own right. She was named for being the Student Athlete Award winner as well as the Team Player designation. Despite all of that, Julia found time to branch out into other areas as well. She was a 2-time executive board member and belonged to the National Art Honor Society during her junior and senior years. Next year, she plans to travel to the Indiana University of Pennsylvania where she will put her talents to good use by studying environmental science. Julia, you'll make an excellent hawk. Go, Julia.
Cole Johnson. And now, being inducted into the National Honor Society, standing at 6'4", Cole Johnson. Cole Johnson embodies everything Williamsport Area High School strives for. If you know Cole, you know him as an amazing singer, passionate basketball player, and an outstanding student. And you also know that he does all of these activities with the most infectious smile. As a tenor, Mr. Johnson was a member of the WAHS concert choir and our elite men's a cappella group, GQ, where he made 2 trips to the White House to perform for the holiday season. Cole also earned a seat in the Pennsylvania All-State Choir in 2019. As a violinist, Cole is a member of the WAHS orchestras for 4 years, where he participated in over 15 concerts on the high school stage. As a basketball player, or baller for short, you know Cole for his relentless hustle on the court. Moving ahead, he plans on taking all these talents to Marywood University, where he will study accounting, sing in the choir, and play basketball. Just like Williamsport, Marywood will be a better place with Cole Johnson. Submitted by Matt Radspinner.
Deidre LeBlanc. Deidre Daisy LeBlanc is a bit of a Renaissance gal. Her activities reflect interests, talents, and abilities all over the spectrum. She was a 3-year member of a highly successful marching millionaire group who won the esteemed honor of being named Percussion Champions in 2017 at the Atlantic Coast Competition for High School Bands. Closest to Daisy's heart, however, has always been the Odyssey of the Mind team, where her group finished 14th in the world in 2017. The creativity demonstrated and fortitude of the long hours spent creating helped to form her into the young woman she is and is still becoming. Staying close to home in the fall at Lycoming College, Daisy plans to enroll in one of the 7 sisters next spring, Mount Holyoke, where she'll study environmental science. We wish you the best, Deidre.
Samaya Little. Samaya Little is an extremely accomplished young lady. In the classroom, on the court, on the field, and even in front of the school board, she has demonstrated excellence. Samaya's tenacity and fortitude have gotten her through injuries, challenges, and many obstacles. Each and every challenge has made her stronger. In everything she does, Samaya exhibits the qualities of a true leader. During her junior year, Samaya was tasked with taking over the Student Government Association presidency, and she did so for 2 years with superior skill. She started on the girls' basketball team, contributed to the track and field team's many wins, and her fantastic shot put skills all 4 years of high school. Samaya was selected by her peers and faculty of teachers to represent her class as a school ambassador to the school board. Additionally, she was selected to represent the WAHS in the Flaming Foliage Festival during the fall of her senior year. East Stroudsburg will have the fortunate honor of Samaya Little's presence in the athletic training program and a strong member of their track and field team. Williamsport High School's loss is indeed East Stroudsburg University's gain. Submitted by Michelle Polizzi.
Samuel Mahler. A big personality, Sam has used his prodigious skills and interest to impact his school and community during his time spent in high school. Most impressively, Sam has merited the honor of Eagle Scout from the Boy Scouts of America. This award speaks to Mr. Muller's well-roundedness and skills across a number of platforms. However, Sam's exploits within school are nearly as impressive. He was a 3-year member of Model UN and ConCon, where he was able to hone his rhetorical skills. Rhetoric aside, he was also extremely involved in the PA Junior Academy of Science. In fact, it is this love of science that he plans to pursue as he attends Juniata in the fall to study chemistry. Sam, you are so much better than just oxygen plus potassium.
Drake Mankey. Dragon Ball Drake Mankey is a throwback in that he likes what he likes and doesn't put on airs about it. While many students are in a hurry to grow up, Drake has held on to his childhood loves, anime, baseball, football, where he's won multiple letters. But make no mistake, Drake doesn't just play around. He's a high character leader. In football, he was honored with the Burlsworth Character Award and served as a member of the Player Council. On the baseball team, he was awarded as a high character player. In the classroom, Drake found success in some of the most rigorous mathematics classes offered. He plans to take his passion for his passions to the Pennsylvania College of Technology, where he hopes to major in plastics and polymer technology so that he can own a company one day that makes excellent fishing baits. Drake, in your honor, we say, believe it.
Gavin Matthews. Gavin Rockwell Matthews III has made good use of his time at the high school. He's played sports, football, and basketball. He's been a part of clubs, specifically Key Club and Executive Board. He volunteered and is a bit bummed out that the COVID-19 took his chance to be the Easter Bunny this spring. He even acted like in a play. However, what stands out the most about Gavin that he's got an outsized personality to match his physical frame. He's always willing to take risks for the opportunity to make a really good joke, even if it nears the line of acceptability. However, his good-natured personality will benefit him wherever he goes, which next will be to Duquesne University, where he'll major in nursing. I know that his bedside manner will be top-notch, on God. We wish you all the best, Gavin.
Mason Neville. Mason Neville has loved being a millionaire. We are his people, and he is ours. Literally. He was a student ambassador to the Williamsport Area School District Board this year and served as that vital link between the student body, the administration, and the community. His gregarious and warm personality made him absolutely the right choice for such an honor. Leadership-minded, Mason served on the 2020 Executive Board all 3 years of its existence. He also demonstrated his interest in athletics, running on the cross-country team in 9th, 10th, and 11th grade. However, his proudest athletic achievement would have been the enduring success of the Powder Puff Cheer Champion team, where he proudly served as co-captain. As Mason heads to Elizabethtown in the fall to study mechanical and petroleum engineering, we hope that gets him one step closer to his dream of growing a family with a rich and meaningful friend group on some beach somewhere. Happy trails, Mason.
Shauna Newcomer. Shauna Newcomer has grown significantly in her time spent at the Williamsport Area High School, and quite frankly, it's an inspiration. Her growth has come in learning who she is and what makes her come alive. It is admirable how she was willing to take risks, playing basketball, soccer, and softball, in some cases never even having played these sports before, even earning a varsity soccer letter her sophomore year. However, it appears that Shauna found a sense of belonging through service, specifically through the Red Cross Club. During her 4 years there, she ascended through the ranks of leadership to become treasurer, then eventually president, even running her own Leaders Save Lives blood drive this year. Shauna plans to continue her academic career by studying nursing at Penn College in the fall. We wish you all the best, Shauna.
Isaac Nimzik. Isaac showed up late to the party, but he didn't let that hold him back, as he quickly endeavored to experience all that the Williamsport Area High School had to offer. He played varsity and club soccer, tennis, track and field, and was another member of the illustrious Powder Puff Cheer Champion squad. His soccer honors include a varsity letter and the Most Improved Award. Isaac, however, did not keep his talents in the arena. Instead, he spread them out onto the stage, or behind it, often, with the plays With Maxine and Making It, and also the fly tying vice and stream through the Fly Fishing Club. Next year, Mr. Nimzik wants to enter the Marine Corps to become an electronic technician and also one of the elite MARSOC members. Semper Fi, Isaac.
Emily Pardee. Behind her tough facade, there is a tender heart and kind spirit that Emily Pardee possesses, though doesn't always show. Sports are extremely important to her, and she lettered on the women's basketball team for 4 years. She is fortunate to be able to continue her basketball career in the fall when she attends the Pennsylvania College of Technology to major in physical therapy. While sports were essential to Emily's life, it's not the only thing that she's been a part of at the high school. She is civically minded and belonged to the Student Government Association as a freshman. This past year, she served as the treasurer of the 2020 Executive Board. She further demonstrated her servant's heart through her volunteer efforts with Victorian Christmas and Trunk or Treat at Stevens. We wish you the best, Emily.
Catherine Penman. Katie Penman is fast. So fast, she graduated in 3 years. Quite an accomplishment for a young lady who also broke the Williamsport area high school women's soccer goal scoring record. In 3 years. She was a multi-time state and district qualifier in track and field. Her speed has led her to be named the MVP of both the soccer teams and the track and field team. However, Miss Penman is not just a standout on the pitch or on the track. Her academic exploits are non-paro. She was a 2-year member of the STEM team, a student ambassador, and holds the distinction of being the only member recognized tonight who served on the class of 2021 executive board. Katie also shines on stage, participating for all 3 of her high school years in the select jazz band ensemble. Next year, Katie will jet off to school at Seton Hill, where she'll major in nursing and play on the varsity soccer team. Keep flying, Katie.
Kwame Powell. Someday, I'll be able to tell my kids that I knew the Kwame Powell when he was a student. Kwame is an absolute tour de force on the stage, starring in plays and musicals, honing his craft in drama club, and without a cue. Of course, you can't be a triple threat without the singing, and Kwame was an excellent and vital member of GQ during his sophomore, junior, and senior years. He was elected Homecoming King this year and was honored as a scholarship recipient from the Ray of Light Awards Committee. Kwame plans to attend West Virginia University in the fall, where he'll major in fine arts with a focus on musical theater. Bravo, Kwame. Bravo.
Kylie Seagraves. Kylie Seagraves is a classic story of action speaking louder than words. Kylie is one of the most humble and soft-spoken student athletes, but her accomplishments are anything but modest. Always understated, Kylie is an absolute superstar in the classroom and on the ball field. She is an exceptionally dedicated student who thrives, essentially, in all subject areas. In softball, Kylie has been the glue that held the team together for 4 straight years. Everyone's favorite teammate, and without a doubt, one of the best on-field performers the school has seen in recent years. Kylie deserves all of the credit in the world, but refuses to accept any of it. She is truly the ultimate combination of positive attitude and athleticism. Next fall, Kylie is planning on enrolling at Lycoming College, where she'll continue her softball career and work to earn a degree in accounting, which she hopes will lead to the designation of a certified public accountant. That fun life you want to live? We all want it for you as well. Submitted by Chase Smith.
Mia Schuler. Miss Schuler is aces in our book. She has been involved athletically and in leadership. SGA, and the Class of 2020 Executive Board since her time at the Williamsport Area High School began. However, her pursuit of excellence started well before her time on the Hill. She's danced since she was 6, and that strength and body control would help lead her to become one of the most successful lady millionaire tennis players of her era, winning 2 district team championships, a district doubles championship, and a runner-up in singles. You'd be hard-pressed to find a harder worker. For some, school is an overhead smash. They easily slam it home. But a big part of Mia's story is that she had to work hard at it, rep after rep, until she became first proficient, then excellent. It's this struggle that has provided the inspiration for Mia to become an early childhood education major next fall at Lycoming College, where she will continue her tennis career. We love you, Mia, and we wish you all the best.
Vanessa Strite. Shakespeare said, "And though she be but little, she is fierce." I can't think of words more apropos to describe Vanessa Strite, so I'll borrow from the Bard. Vanessa took some time to find her place freshman year, but once she discovered it, she immersed herself into it. A multi-year member of the Strolling Strings, she even became its president. She was an active participant in the Williamsport Youth Symphony Orchestra, qualified for district orchestra as a junior and senior. She developed grit through her time at the high school and has emerged a stronger, more confident version of herself. Next year, she'll head across town to attend the Pennsylvania College of Technology, where she hopes to major in accounting. Her goals are admirable. They are based around her happiness and wholeness as a person. Vanessa, good luck always. We're all accounting on you.
Anna Wagner. Anna Wagner's induction tonight marks the 3rd member of the Millionaire Cheerleading Squad, demonstrating that, yes, you can have it all. Athleticism, spirit, collegiality, and scholastic achievement. Miss Wagner was a leader, recognized by coaches and peers alike, named the head captain of the cheer team this year. She was also selected as the Williamsport Area High School's representative to the 2019 Laurel Festival, an honor that is given to a well-rounded school citizen and leader. Anna was involved in a number of activities outside of the competitive and supportive cheer arenas, band and choir. She was also a part of the La Memoire staff and even Future Farmers of America. Miss Wagner's plans include attending college, where she hopes to pursue a career as a medical sonographer. Anna, may the wind be always at your back, and we wish you all the best.
Carly Weber. I want to be Carly Weber when I grow up. Despite the difficulties that muscular dystrophy have placed on her day-to-day life, Carly has thrived as a person in spite of, and perhaps because of those difficulties. She's been a multi-year member of the Muscular Dystrophy Association, where she was a state student ambassador. She was a 4-year member of the high school's Odyssey of the Mind team, winning a state championship and qualifying for Worlds. Her list of accomplishments is long. She was also given a citation from the PA House of Representatives and was the recipient of the Junior Wings of Life Award. This past year, Carly invested heavily in the yearbook, joining the La Memoire staff as well as being a member of the business publications staff. Ms. Weber wants to attend college to study public relations, where she hopes to inspire change and advocate for a more accessible America. Carly, the sky is the limit for a person with your drive.
Congratulations to you. What an honor. I would like to acknowledge at this time that we have recognized each new member of the National Honor Society, those graduating in 2020. Juniors, the class of 2021, will be recognized with a more traditional ceremony in the fall when we have resumed day-to-day in-person education. It is customary to give updates about senior members who were recognized in last spring's induction ceremony. But because of the unique format this year, I thought it best to just let them speak for themselves. So without any further ado, take it away.
Hi, my name is Arrington Octor, and in the fall I will be attending Point Park University to study psychology. In high school I was involved in FBLA, I was one of the managers for the boys soccer team, and I was also involved in executive board in sophomore year. One thing I will definitely miss most about the high school is the environment. Everyone there cares about you, regardless of whether you're a student or a teacher. Everyone is always building each other up. You always can find a support system somewhere in the high school. It's one of my favorite things about it. And definitely one of my best memories, or just a couple of my favorite memories, are going to soccer games. Like I said, I was manager, or one of the managers for the boys soccer team, so getting to go around to all these different schools and just seeing our team play was really, really fun, and I'm glad that I got to experience it.
Mackenzie Benner. Unfortunately, Mackenzie and I could not get together to get a working video for this presentation, so I'm just going to tell you a little bit about this awesome kid. Mackenzie has grown immensely through her time at the Williamsport Area High School, and I'm certain will go on to do great and extraordinary things in this world. She's a very active member of the SGA. Many of her fond memories that she shared are of times planning for pep rallies and spending time with her friends in that club. So much of who Mackenzie is and what makes her up is her artistic right brain spirit. And I know that she's going to put those talents to good use wherever she goes and whatever she might do. And I know that somewhere down the line there's a sunset on a beach waiting for her in the future. Mackenzie, we wish you nothing but the best in whatever next steps you might take.
Hi everyone, my name is Abby Berthold. I will be attending Indiana University of Pennsylvania in the fall to pursue nursing. In high school, I was a 4-year starter on the girls varsity soccer team. I was captain for 2 of those years. I was also a student ambassador. I played viola in the symphony orchestra and was also a part of the senior class executive board. Definitely one of my favorite memories from high school was winning the 4th consecutive district title in soccer. Being a senior, it was a great way to end my soccer career, and I was so fortunate enough to do it with a great group of girls. I would like to thank my mom, Sherry, and my dad, Eric. They have supported and encouraged me through every activity and every sport, and I wouldn't have been able to accomplish what I have without them. I would also like to thank Mr. Decker, the NHS coordinator. My junior and senior year of being in NHS, he's put so much time and effort into it. Everything that we've done in the community, he's made sure has been recognized, and being a senior this year with the current situation, I'm very grateful for what he's done for us. So thank you, Mr. Decker.
Hello, my name is Paige DeVelco, and I'm attending RIT in the fall for video game design and development. At the high school, I have been involved in orchestra, strolling strings, Odyssey of the Mind, and part of the color guard in the Marching Millionaires. I would just like to thank my parents for always being there to support me, and for Spring Moore for always being there for me inside and outside of
Lily Douglas.
What are your plans for the fall?
I plan to attend Lycoming College to get my teaching certificate.
What activities have you been involved with in your time at the Williamsport Area High School?
I did dance all 4 years. I also did the musical my junior year and helped out with the play my senior year. I was assistant stage manager of Without a Q my senior year and was an executive board all of high school and finished out being senior class president.
What are some fond memories of your 4 years on the Hill?
I loved planning all the fun activities we had this year and hanging out with my friends in the drama room.
What will you miss the most about high school?
I'm going to miss the sunrises on the back hill on the way to school.
Who are some people you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank my stand partner, Alex Lake, and my right-hand girl, my vice president, Zoe Wagner.
Hi, I'm Chloe Erb. In the fall, I'll be attending Penn State University. I'm not sure what I'm going to be majoring in yet, but I'm leaning towards rehabilitation and human services to then maybe eventually become a school psychologist. Some of the things I have been involved in at WHS was volleyball, basketball, choir, orchestra, and I was also in my senior executive board. But what I'll really miss most about the high school is definitely just being able to be there and actually walk around, because I didn't realize how important school was to me until the pandemic took it away. I would like to thank my parents for always supporting me because without them, I wouldn't have had the privilege to participate in half the things I did. And I would also like to thank my sister because we made it through together. Thank you for the memories. Until next time, Williamsport.
Hi, my name's Sophia Erb, and I'll be attending Penn State University this fall to study nursing. While in high school, I played on the girls' basketball and volleyball teams, I participated in the concert choir, and I was a member of the Class of 2020 Executive Board. I've learned in these times that I've taken many things in high school for granted, and I miss them all dearly. I miss passing a friend in the hallway or a brief conversation with a teacher I used to have before class. So I want to remind all of you still in high school, and those of you coming to high school, to enjoy it because it goes by fast. Until next time, thank you.
Hi, my name is Rosemary Flock, and I'll be attending the University of Pennsylvania in the fall with a major in biology and a concentration in molecular and cell biology. While I was at WAHS, I was mainly involved in girls' tennis, STEM club, Model UN, and Cherry and White. What I'm going to miss most about WAHS are all of the dedicated teachers who have made such a lasting impact on all of our lives.
Hello, my name is Jordan Francis. I'll be attending Penn State main campus in the fall, most likely majoring in computer science with a focus in linguistics. So my favorite activities from high school would have to be Key Club, marching band, GQ, the musicals, yearbook, Model UN, and all activities like that. So my favorite memories would have to be my 2 trips to the White House, Disney, going to Hershey Park for ACCs, pancake breakfast and spaghetti dinners, and going to help with the daycare near downtown. I would say the thing I'll miss most about high school is probably the lack of real risk. The lack of real risk was very secure, and I felt like each day would be roughly the same. With college, it's a little bit more variable, but I believe because the ceiling's much higher, it's worth it. I would like to thank the entire music department, including TK, Mr. Weaver, Mr. Robinson, and Mr. Radspinner. I would like to thank Key Club and the Williamsport Kiwanis just for helping out so much. I would like to thank my teachers, especially my English teachers, for dealing with me. I would like to thank all my friends, my family, and myself for just growing in this time, even if that sounds selfish. I would say one word to leave with all of you would probably be just to explore. It's okay to mess up. Although we don't get a proper goodbye, I wish you all well. Goodbye.
Hi, I'm Abby Gross, and I'll be attending Susquehanna University in the fall. My 4 years at Williamsport have been really amazing and have shaped me into the person I am. I started high school before 9th grade even started by joining the Color Guard. And it was really amazing to make friends with the upperclassmen and get introduced to the community at Williamsport before starting high school. And the past 2 years, I got the opportunity to be flag captain and to teach younger students just how to gain their confidence and to learn their place at Williamsport, which was really cool. I have also been in concert choir and concert band for all 4 years of high school, and that really helped me build my performance confidence. And the past 2 years, I've been in Les Chanteuses, a select women's choir group, and that really helped me build my confidence in who I am and as a performer. In the fall, I plan to major in business and minor in entrepreneurship, and one thing I will definitely take away from my sport is to always keep it rich.
I'm Zoe Harding, and my plan for this fall is I'm going to enroll in Elizabethtown's Accelerated Pre-Physician Assistant Program. In high school, the activities that I've participated in are marching band, swim, Les Chanteuses, big band, and Billtown Banner, to name a few. My fondest memory in high school is midday Dunkin' runs during bank. And I would like to thank my family for never giving up on me and my friends because I wouldn't have survived high school without them.
Hi, I'm Hannah Hausman. I plan to attend Washington and Jefferson College next year. While I'm still undecided about my major, I am very excited to see where I will end up. I have been involved with the track and cross-country programs for 6 years now, including 2 years as one of our cross-country team captains. Along with that, I was on our school's Odyssey the Mind team for 3 years and even had the chance to represent our school at the Odyssey the Mind World Finals my freshman year. The past 2 years, I have been an executive board member and a member of the Students Against Destructive Decisions Club. I have also enjoyed being a part of our school's wind ensemble and the Williamsport Youth Symphony Orchestra. I have also made a ton of memories while being a part of our Envirothon team my junior and senior year. I'm not sure if I'm going to miss my busy schedule next year, but I will certainly miss all of the love and support from my family, friends, and teachers. I'm always going to think about my time at Williamsport Area High School fondly and will especially cherish the memories with my cross-country teammates and my memories of lunchtime with Mrs. Yokaitis and our Envirothon squad.
My name is Sydney Hawk, and throughout my 4 years of high school, I have been a member of the Strolling Strings for all 4 years. I've also been a member of Belltown Banner my junior and senior years of high school. My favorite memories to look back on are related to the music department, like the Broadway trips and the Disney trip I went on my junior year, and also the strolling gigs that I went on throughout all 4 years. And then what I'll miss most is all the opportunities that we have in our school district, like the trips that the music department provides, the CTE classes we have, all the clubs we have, and we have some really great teachers, and all of this provides like a really great environment that provides opportunities, and you can try out different things and see if you like them or not. So I think that was really helpful for me to figure out what I wanted to do in college, and it just provides great opportunities for students. I want to specifically thank Mrs. Weaver and Mrs. Mahon for just helping me throughout my high school career and being great and inspiring teachers. And then I want to specifically thank my mom for being supportive and just being amazing. And then in fall 2020, I will be attending the University of Pittsburgh and majoring in accounting.
Hi, I'm Olivia Wingard, and I'll be going to Pitt in the fall. At Williamsport, I was on the tennis team. I was supposed to be the captain of the track team, but stuff happened. I was the treasurer in FBLA for 2 years. I did executive board for a year. I did choir for a year. And I was in a lot of AP classes. I don't have very many fond memories of school because I was stressed out most of the time. But high school has taught me how to stay motivated, how to take care of myself, and love myself. I'd like to thank Miss Weimer, who now goes by Miss Miller, and Coach ER for always being there to listen to my issues and always having the right advice to give when I needed it. And it got me through high school, so thank you.
Hi, my name is Alex Lake.
What is your plan for next fall?
In the fall, I'll be attending Penn State University to major in nursing.
What activities have you been involved in with your time at WAHS?
Throughout high school, I was in Sinfonietta Orchestra, and I did track through my 11th grade year. And I've also played soccer all 4 years, and I was in executive board, and then this year, I was the secretary for the class of 2020.
What are some fond memories of your 4 years on the Hill?
Going to Disney my junior year for orchestra was really fun, and then winning districts my senior year for soccer.
What will you miss the most about the high school?
I'll miss seeing my friends every day and my teachers.
Who are some people you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank my parents and a few of my favorite teachers, who are Mr. Heller, Mr. Warner, and Mr. Radspinner.
My name is Clindy Meggs, and this fall I'll be attending the University of Scranton to major in nursing. At Williamsport High School, I've participated in varsity basketball, tennis, and softball. In addition to that, I've been involved in various clubs and activities such as Key Club, Executive Board, and Commencement Committee. I'll miss my friends and all of our laughs the most at Williamsport. I'd like to thank my friends, family, and teachers that have supported me along this journey.
Hey, my name's Gabe Minetta, and this year I'll be attending Lycoming College for Criminal Justice. At high school, I was a member of the track team, the swim team, the president of the fly fishing club, and I was also a member of the jazz band. My favorite memory in high school, I would have to say, would be going to districts with the swim team and eating 10 pieces of Grotto's pizza afterward. That was pretty great. And finally, I'd just like to thank Mr. Decker for putting this all together. I know that couldn't have been easy. And I'd really like to thank my family, my friends, and my teachers who all pushed me to be the best that I can be so we could get to where we are today. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ella Meckley. I plan to attend Wilkes University in the fall for nursing. During my time at WHS, I swam on the swim team for 4 years and was a captain my junior and senior year. I was also on the state relay teams my freshman, junior, and senior year. I threw for track for 3 years. My sophomore year, I was on the OM state team, and I was in Les Chanteuse my junior and senior year. Some fond memories I have from my 4 years at WHS are spending bank and lunch with my best friends in Dr. Flint's room. I would like to thank the people who have entered and even exited my life because they have impacted me one way or another to make me who I am today. I would also like to thank Mr. Warner for instilling my love for art all the way back to my Round Hills days and for teaching me it's okay to be a little weird. Last but not least, I'd like to thank Dr. Flint. She is one of the kindest and outwardly selfless women I've ever been lucky enough to meet. She inspires me to be a better person and to always push through even the darkest of times.
I'm Angelina Morone, and next fall I will be attending Lock Haven University for women's soccer and under the pre-physician's assistant track. While I was at the high school, I was on the track team, the soccer team, in Key Club, executive board, and I volunteered through the Williamsport wrestling booster. One of my fondest memories at the high school was my senior year when the women's soccer team won districts for the 4th consecutive year in a row, and which has never been done before. And what I'll miss most at the high school is the close bonds you share with your teachers and getting to see my friends every day.
My name is Lydia Smith. At the high school, I was involved in a lot of activities. I did SAD Club for 3 years, FBLA for 3 years, and Executive Board for 3 years. For sports, I did soccer my 9th grade year, and cross country, swimming and diving, and track and field all 4 years. My favorite memory from the high school is probably winning the girls' district title this year in swimming and diving, and always having fun with my friends. I would like to thank all of my coaches, all of my teachers, and all of my friends and family for always being there and being my #1 supporter. Next year, I plan to attend Damon College to study nursing and to compete on their triathlon team.
My name is Amani Tran. I plan on attending Colby College in the fall. At the high school, I've been a part of the soccer team, the tennis team, the National Honor Society, the Williamsport Student Aerospace Association, and the Sinfonietta Orchestra.
Hi, my name is Sasha Weaver. Next fall, I'm going to Clarion University for pre-dental. I was involved in a couple activities during my high school career, such as FBLA for 4 years, tennis for 3 years, and choir for 4 years. I'm going to miss seeing my friends every day during school. I'm going to miss competing in FBLA competitions and my teachers. I would personally like to thank Senora Randall for teaching me and staying after school to help reteach lessons that I didn't understand during class. And I would also like to thank my FBLA advisor, Miss Weimer, also known as Miss Miller. Thank you for helping me grow in FBLA and for helping me become the leader I am today.
Hi, my name is Rose Washer, and I will be attending Temple University in the fall to study biochemistry. In high school, I was treasurer of SGA, so we planned a lot of pep rallies. I was also in Cherry and White and really involved in the art department, planning more creative things. And some of my favorite memories were planning for pep rallies or getting to stay after school to make posters and do stuff with my friends. And I'm definitely going to miss standing in the commons after school ended with my friends, most of all.
Hi, my name is Ethan Williamson. This fall, I plan on attending Lehigh University and getting a dual degree in bioengineering and biochemistry. While at WHS, I participated in football, wrestling, and track and field, and my athletics is what I'm going to miss most because they were pretty much part of my everyday life and definitely the most fun part of high school.
As we near the finish line, I would like to thank the speakers, the high school and district level administration, and all of you for tuning in tonight. Congratulations and thank you to the many parents, coaches, teachers, siblings, and friends who have helped to make this honor a reality. To the students, my most sincere congratulations for this recognition. You have given much of yourself, to the Williamsport Area School District and the Williamsport Area High School. Wherever you are, and whatever you might be doing or are going to do, just know that you are a treasured part of the Millionaire family. And when we think of you, we will think of you fondly. Thank you for all that you have done to enhance this school and its community. Now go out to the world and be great, embodying the 4 tenets of the National Honor Society: character, scholarship, leadership, and service. You make us all millionaire proud. Congratulations.